啊，盡快爆主線。哎呀 fuck it。
I've always said that travel broad.
Vào 翻個刀先，你救極嗰隻太救極啦。
Think they're oh so clever. Pete's Escape's the best one ever. Slow coach! Slow coach!
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the script. You? I know where he is. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous.
What is it?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice.
I suppose that makes...
Don't tell me he's still...
He told you about...
He did. We were talking about...
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the art...
Wait.
Of course not. I only know about... In fact, she'd hoped to convince... She'd heard of this script she wrote regularly to...
I'm sorry about...
Aunt Noctua went down this path with...
You don't know that history will repeat us. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian.
I see what you've done here. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here.
These brave...
Confringo!
access to the scriptorium.
Now,
Revelio.
you wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
Confringo!
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with 3.
Aloha Mora.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
Revelio.
3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics.
Aloha Mora. Confringo!
Revelio may help.
Eh? Ah.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
3 braziers.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
Revelio.
I hope we're ready for this.
Reparo.
The relief of a
The
person
journal
facing a
mentions
snake.
many challenges ahead.
Must
Revelio.
That's why I said this could be dangerous. Aunt Noctua kept my father informed until she vanished.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I'm a parcel mouth.
I'd like to be a...
You might not want the ability. I haven't spoken it in it. I'm hoping you're
Believe me, I am having...
It's ironic. When I left her... I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us.
Revelio.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Confringo.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Revelio.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Confringo.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
The brazier.
Revelio.
When the door closed, it lit up.
The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. But you got to it first.
Confringo.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Revelio. Lumos.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Another welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die.
Revelio.
I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Reparo.
Lumos. Flipendo. Deposit. Descend. Arrest them. Leviosa. You said you know what?
Tortured faces on the door, and that's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. You seem to be in Ominous's favor.
You know him better.
Very well. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the
Revelio.
door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now?
Ridiculous. As if dying... It's up to us.
Wait.
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous no... I think I can cut...
I want to learn the curse.
I shan't forget this.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you all right?
That pain was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made
Revelio.
it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about
What will you do with...
what I do with every book. But I can do that later.
Revelio.
Breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We couldn't leave it here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Defender.
Understood.
Confringo.
I'm
Expelliarmus.
truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Descendo. Repulso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen. And I
Arresto
think
momento.
at the same time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
One less human to worry about.
How about some sightseeing? I should dismount here.
Over here!
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Revelio.
But which child?
We could take every child we find to Ranrock. Eventually, we may get the right one.
Oh, sounds like a lot of work. Perhaps we just tell him we look. Well, if he asks.
It does sound...
I won't rest.
Revelio.
Such.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special word you want me to pass on to your mum?
Expulso! You will pay not your best Oh. No. And it's...
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
There's something to those symbols.
There is. I've seen symbols like these before. I need to find all of them, then cast at them quickly in succession.
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do.
Revelio.
Where is that portrait?
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
Revelio.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Revelio.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Totalis. Revelio.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
Revelio.
Revelio.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Lumos. Crucio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Hitting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. 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 Reparo.
Crucio.
What a relief. Revelio.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isidore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to...
Professor Rookwood told me.
In light of the dire circumstances...
Thank you, Professor.
Good.
What was the...
It was... pain.
I'm ready for whatever
In that case...
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
Told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Noble creatures.
I've seen thestrals.
Deke has seen some wild thestral. Then you'll need to purchase a spell. Once you've rescued the
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
What's more powerful than...
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for.
Let me know if there's anything else I can...
I've rescued the thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent! Now, to breed your thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them. After you conjure the pen, you should be able to use it to breed your new thestrals.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Everything's all right now.
Oh dear, Deke thinks perhaps we didn't.
Very highly regarded. Bet she did better in potions than I'm doing in herbology.
I think garlic puts that venomous tentacle in the liver. See you next time.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he believed. That's why we had to use.
It was hard to...
And I'm glad we did it. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell...
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell it.
I see no
I'm glad you agree. When I know more... And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide it's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone. Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous.
I know what I heard. Sebastian doesn't even
Poor Anne and
That's why I can't understand Sebastian's plea.
Those references in the...
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin. I hope Sebastian pursues. It would mean a lot.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. These rocks have seen better days.
You let things catch your eye too easily, my friend. You don't want to
Assignment's all finished.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell, the exploding charm.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into... Shall we? Go ahead. Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Bombarda! Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Crucible.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
You've had too much fire with you. You think you can help me fight? Hardly carry the sack on that last raid.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She said...
Good. Whatever the
You said you had news about the
It did. Did you know that they have orders? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood?
It does, somewhat.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of... Does the name Hauntel Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of... The poacher spoke of this area, and If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do...
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look
Revelio.
around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when still smoking? They can't have been gone long. Pelts. Or beasts. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell them.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How could goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Someone's going to regret trespassing.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name?
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how could they possibly enjoy this? There must be more dragons here. Poachers are... We should take advantage of most eyes... Yes. A more hushed...
Revelio. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Dan, I say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want.
It's Totalis. Revelio.
No.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Revelio.
They've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready.
Revelio.
Surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
And the poachers saw us.
We aren't helping us.
You're right. If there's... Be careful, won't you? I shall... at the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are. What say we pick up...
Transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove... finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Think like a stone.
Here we go. Time to go a little quicker. So this is the underground. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to,
Did she now? I'll give you this book.
quiz.
Hence, I have created... None of the other students will try it. Oh, they don't...
A quiz sounds like...
Splendid! Before the invention of the golden snip.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in which potion is commonly...
The Allihotzi.
I'm afraid the answer was since it makes the drinker the tale of the three...
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. Which ball in...
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but when a chaser throws the quaffle, true or false,
True.
Actually, while Polyjuice Potion can be... Well, I suppose this, if you're inclined to test your... And I won't be giving you any more
I'm sorry.
Let me know if you change... I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
In my blood, my mother says. From her side, at least. Clear Rhoda would have preferred a life in the theatre. In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish. Professor Anai seems so logical. I don't understand how she believes the things she teaches.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far?
I did. And frankly...
Thank you, Professor.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been... Of course, the guide isn't the... I've heard that growing such a...
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially... Was your extended conversation with Mr. Ollivander after you'd obtained your wand, or subsequent
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but it'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well. I'll provide a final until then.
Triptych. Just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Hello, Gareth.
Unfortunately, no. In fact, a few days... I was only testing a...
You don't create anything?
Agreed. Can't let the doubters sway. Oh, that gives me an idea.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in...
I'm sorry that we can both see them.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to... The phoenix was the most beautiful... When Deke hesitated to climb up, as Deke punished himself, Deke suspects the phoenix was protected. Deke stayed on that cliff.
What a horrible...
Deke has only told Professor... Deke often wonders. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now.
Can't catch thieves! Woohoo!
Beatrice Green from Job.
What are you up to now?
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped...
Your message mentioned your concern about... That could have been...
You know what it...
I am allowed...
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She berated me for not...
But Mother!
My little gazelle.
If someone had met... She never...
She called you her...
It is specific to me. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts. And it is in my gazelle form that I have... That is how I managed to...
Now that...
It is. She says that no... She claims that she has foreseen tragedy, but she has used her sight to control...
She's concerned for your safety.
That may be safe. You could have fled the moment you... I choose to act as... Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
It's your own fault if you come unstuck. That's what the man would say.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Over here.
Of your involvement. Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village.
This is a change of pace from...
Don't remind me. The thought... I've been thinking about those... I think a collar is precise...
The dragon that attacked...
That attack always... Surely you aren't suggesting...
Exactly.
Merlin.
That's a good idea.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted. It seems I may have caused...
If it's all right with you,
Understood. I shan't press for more details. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
to enjoy flying.
And it's getting worse. There's initials of the red spell. Requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Got a peek at the prefect.
Oh, how fun and fly! You must try it.
I'd die of embarrassment if my mother...
Do you think?
What's wrong with all this? Afraid of a circus?
Hello there.
Hello, Armit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumped. From what I read in a report by the student, as I mentioned earlier, this relic grant... If it's in this catacomb...
I'm ready to explore the catacomb.
Perfect. By the...
I didn't.
Good. Ominous. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is a scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Accio!
The rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo! Accio! Revelio!
This room is taller than it looks.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We've rid the world of another spy.
Revelio.
I shall sleep better tonight.
Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All this
Revelio.
grass, it no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent
Incendio.
expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Confringo! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There's something here by the altar. We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. What did you find?
Looks like part of...
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room. Let's divide and conquer. Hold on to that diary entry.
It does mention...
Really? We need to focus on move.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Before we trudge on further, I've just realized... Accio! The student's diary mentions the Imperial. It's an unforgivable. But, so?
It's probably wise.
I couldn't agree more. You have a lot at stake. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard. Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Bombarda. Imperio. Crucio. Potato. Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Accio. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
For a moment there, I thought this would never end.
Dead end. Lovely.
Or vacuum. Hold on. Don't give up yet. Revelio. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. I'm taking it. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Silent as a grave. Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
I can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad. We need to stand together.
And if nothing will change?
Something has to.
You're right.
Good. We're agreed.
I do think we should talk to it.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we allow Sebastian to leave with the relic.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium.
You're not ominous. This...
Fine. If I trust him... I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian! We're ready.
This is it. I changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Revelio. Revelio. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All this is too important. For Anne. It's felt wrong. I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to us. Ominous. It only upset me. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there! They're under attack!
Let's hurry.
Lucy's around all day. Mind you,
Confirm that!
Keep out the way! Keep out the way!
To the right!
Got it!
They're closing in!
how nice it is.
We'll not win here!
Sebastian! Be careful! Mine!
We've got them! They'll retreat! We'll make them retreat!
How dare you! You fool! Stop provoking them!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister!
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious Curse saved Anne's life.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my...
It might be best to let him calm down a while.
You may be right.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr.
What Sebastian did was in it.
Sebastian and I have...
This family does not resort to using dark magic. That you are defending Sebastian? Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. If I hear that either of you continue... Why, Sebastian?
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon. Where to return her, you know. Meet me in
Imperial! Bombada!
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better.
Well, what did he say? I had to stop that goblin from killing... If he thinks Spanish...
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any...
Huh? That relic, dark magic... I should send the crest to Anne.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought.
What did you mean?
We just lost our parents. She was carefully organizing her prize... She got to her favorite. A handmade crest. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me.
Be careful, Sebastian.
Even if Ominous is up...
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I'll send you an owl when I have news.